We're about to be locked inside one of the most infamous haunted houses in the world. It is located at the center of the bloodiest battle in American history, a place where all of the paranormal activity of the city seems to be directly pulled into, whether it is the children's spirits of the orphanage, the soldiers lost on the battlefield, the evil energy that has manifested from centuries of trauma, or the unknown forces that exist here. All of these factors leads to us capturing incredible paranormal evidence in this home, as well as the haunted museum we will visit at the end of the night during this two-part, 5-location series in Gettysburg. Welcome back to the Overnight Channel, everyone. We're finishing up here because we've been in Gettysburg for the last 2 nights, and we have been able to do 5 locations during this sprint of an investigation, getting a massive variety of evidence, everything from incredibly intellectual answers to maybe theories to just capturing residual energy, the demonic, the spirits, the inhuman. It's a big variety pack. Incredibly excited to know that we were able to get into what might be the 3 most infamous locations in the city: the orphanage, the Jennie Wade house, and 2 of the bridges, as well as a museum. So I really hope you enjoyed this sort of special episode from Gettysburg. Thank you all so much for watching this channel, and I really hope you enjoy the video. Part 2 of our Gettysburg series begins at our 4th location, the Jennie Wade house, the site of the only documented civilian death during the Battle of Gettysburg. More than 50,000 soldiers died during this 3-day battle, and on the final day, July 3rd, 1863, 20-year-old Mary Virginia Jennie Wade was shot through the heart by a stray Confederate bullet while standing in her sister's kitchen, kneading dough to make bread for Union soldiers hiding in the cellar. The bullet reportedly passed through the door, struck Jennie instantly, and killed her where she stood. Her body was left inside the house for hours, while fighting raged outside. Blood stained the floor. The house became both a battlefield shelter and a death scene. Today, the Jennie Wade house is considered one of Gettysburg's most emotionally charged hauntings. Visitors and investigators report apparitions of a young woman in 1860s clothing the smell of fresh bread appearing, disembodied footsteps and whispers, unexplained cold spots, especially near the kitchen and cellar, feelings of deep sadness, pressure in the chest, and sudden grief. Some believe Jennie never realized she was killed, that her spirit remains repeating her final moments, tied not to violence, but to selfless care in the middle of chaos. Yet the hauntings here are not only isolated to Jennie. Dark spirits in the basement are known. Children from the orphanage across the street make themselves present. Paranormal activity that seems estranged from what is believed to be here is frequent and fascinating. Before this investigation begins, I just want to give you all a sneak peek as to something I've been working on basically 24/7 as we work towards the opening of the new museum, which essentially means I've been living in this room for the past week or so, and I've needed to find a way to eat healthier and not spend time at the grocery store or shopping, which is why I have been able to come across HelloFresh, where I'm able to get fresh, amazing meals delivered directly to my door in that box. I don't have to spend time stuck in traffic or in line. They have over 100 different recipes that you can choose from with protein-packed options, incredible ingredient-dense and ready-to-go meals for you to cook in around 30 minutes or less, which is honestly faster than delivery takes here in California. In fact, I've added up just delivery fees and tips alone. HelloFresh is already more affordable than just that aspect already. So what that means is I get to eat incredible meals with fantastic recipes and spend more time with all of my new friends. So if you want to try out HelloFresh, please do so right now, and you will get a free Z-Willing 4-star chef's knife on your 3rd box, $145 value, plus 10 free meals, and your first box ships for free. Use code OVERNIGHTFM. So make sure to use my code before this deal runs out. Offer valid while supplies last. Link above will automatically opt you into HelloFresh's best active offer if redeeming after the activation window. So make sure to check out HelloFresh. I promise you it is absolutely worth it, and enjoy the Gettysburg video. And of course, I cannot wait to see all of you at the new museum location, which we will be announcing pretty soon.
How many times have you investigated here?
I do each building at least once a month.
Wow. At least once a month. Wow.
Whoa.
I think this is more active than the orphanage.
Interesting.
This gives me a more uneasy feeling than the orphanage. It's been documented. There's something darker in both buildings that we've had several psychic medium cells. It's the same one. And we've gotten darker responses here than we have at the orphanage. Last time I was here, I have, normally on my keys, I have a little, like, coin that Father Bob, who he gave me, that's, like, blessed with, next to, like, a piece of the cross that he has. And I just kept it on me, whatever. And we were getting demonic responses from in that room, and it wasn't coming in this room. And I had said, you know what, throw my keys in there. The second we did that, everything went crazy in here. To the point where I then called Father Bob the next day. I'm like, whatever you did to that coin was crazy. Because it took me like 45 minutes to think, like, because we were getting like, why can't you come in here? Holy object. Like, weird, and I didn't even think about it. And then I'm like, wait.
You're like, I have a whole
yeah. And then and he was like, that makes total sense. It's, you know, it's a powerful weapon, and everything we were getting, all the noises we were getting, were all out there.
The main
Kind of very fitting. This is the song it's stuck on right now. I Will Survive. It's literally stuck in this song.
What?
It like stopped itself from scanning.
That's weird.
It is. It's a very interesting song, right?
So you have it on scan.
I had it on scan and it stopped. It just stopped itself on I Will Survive, and then it kept going. That's a very interesting song choice to get it stuck on. See, you can hear it trying to like.
I will survive.
See, it's like trying to scan, but it's stuck on this song.
I've never had that happen.
Maybe it's her favorite song.
That's weird.
Is right?
It's just,
Wait, what?
that's weird.
It's the bed.
Yeah.
No?
It's in that area. It's.
Why is it strongest?
Yeah.
Right here.
The door.
The door.
Right on the door.
But that's also where the
I
bullet
know.
went through and everything. Whoa.
But it's strongest right here.
That's really weird. That is really weird.
This is interesting. But it's not here. It's right here.
That's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's that.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna play again.
Yeah,
Now I want you to take a look at the house. That is not a recreation. There are over 150 bullet holes in the side of this house.
These are legit.
They absolutely are. But we know for a fact from Georgia's memoirs, if she's laying in bed, was in that position with her newborn, bullets were going through her headboard and her footboard. Can you imagine?
Gosh.
When the two little boys come, they are hiding under George's bed, screaming in terror. All of the walls will be riddled with bullet holes. All windows on this side of the house will be shattered.
Gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, because it wasn't there. It's,
I Will Survive is crazy.
and it's her photo.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because although she passed away,
She's
she's survived. I mean,
Yeah.
she's
Right.
immortal.
Oh yeah.
Right.
She is, by all standards, she has survived. Like, she'll never technically die because no one will ever forget her name.
Absolutely.
That's really interesting.
That's so weird.
Wow.
Should we start one Panasonic just because?
Sure, it's right here. Breathe.
Should we try here or like behind the door?
This whole first floor is active
Okay.
on this side, so you're.
That's behind the door.
Right
Yeah,
after.
spoken.
Let's go behind the door.
Yeah, spoken.
You literally went first floor, but also insane.
All right.
Dude, that was
Kinda cool.
nuts.
What?
That was kind of cool.
Hello?
I Will Survive on her portrait to then follow up with should we go behind the door to immediately behind the
What
door?
is that on the bread box? Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Already polar opposite as far as orphanage goes.
Okay.
Because orphanage was like, things were happening, but it was never in response.
Okay.
Yeah, we literally go, should we go here or behind the...
Jenny will stop. She's going to walk right in and say these very words to her sister. If anyone is to be killed in this house today, I hope it is me. Because Georgia, you have that new baby. She'll turn, walk around this door that was placed in this position by her mother, thinking it would keep her daughter safe.
Aww.
At approximately 8:30, the sharpshooter's bullet comes through that very hole in the exterior door. It's going to go through this door, enter under her left shoulder blade, pierce her heart. She'll be dead, they say, as soon as she hit that floor.
Jennie, I just want to say thank you for already letting us know that you're here and that you're right. You have survived. And if I could kindly ask, could you say back to us, survive?
Are any other members of the Wade family with us tonight?
Are you stuck here or did you choose to be here?
Are there any spirits here now that were not part of the Wade family?
I know this home gets many, many visitors nearly every day, all the time, with people probably asking a lot of the same questions, but is there something that you particularly would like to talk about? Could be anything at all.
Mr. Wade, how do you feel about us being here tonight? I know you're not often a big fan of visitors.
Do you still hear the gunshots?
We're hearing a lot of tapping noises around us. If those are you, could you please say tap tap or put energy into this box? Those are pretty interesting noises to me, because the heater's down here, the heating track, but a lot of them are coming from the wall.
Yeah, they're all around.
But there's nothing in between the walls, like there and there.
Yeah.
Jennie, I just want to say thank you for already letting us know that you're here and that you're right. You have survived. If I could kindly ask, could you say back to us, survive? Are any other members of the Wade family with us tonight? Are there any spirits here now that were not part of the Wade family? I know this home gets many, many visitors nearly every day, all the time. People probably asking a lot of the same questions, but if there's something that you particularly would like to talk about, anything at all. Mr. Wade, how do you feel about being here tonight? You're not often a big fan of visitors. Do you still hear the gunshots? We're hearing a lot of tapping noises around us. If those are you, could you please say, tap, tap?
What is
Yeah.
going
Whoa,
on?
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
I've noticed it's been getting louder the
Yeah.
whole time.
Are you? Could you please say,
Sounds like we're moving around.
What's that?
I was noticing the taps the whole time.
Yeah.
And then it's all of a sudden I'm like, wait, they're on top of us talking, so it's hearing something, like almost like what we're hearing, but this version. Those are not loud enough to be.
No way.
No, they're too faint.
Whoa.
It's almost like they just put tapping noises in there.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't say tap tap, they just tapped into that.
But it was like throughout the whole session, but it was getting louder as it was getting louder. But I know for a fact this would not hear those noises. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
What
try.
if are you down to do just like 30 seconds of just silence with it? See if it wants to say anything or put
Sure.
taps into it?
If there's anything you would like to say, we are listening. Placing it on the floor.
Curious.
I couldn't read the numbers.
Absolutely heard footsteps upstairs.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Placing it on the floor.
I do love the I will survive. Where should we go? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like never again. We're all in here.
You even
All
know
of our energy's in here. Nothing.
The knock was really cool. And just.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, Jennie. Just want to say hello. Sorry that we didn't introduce ourselves first before coming into your home. My name is Elton. From California.
I'm Ginger, also from California. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for having us in your home.
Hi, my name is Jerry. Also from California.
Go.
You know, it's incredible history here, and you are a very brave, strong woman. I'd love to hear from you and really learn more from you. Where do we go from here? Was all that knocking you're doing? Did you want it to get our attention?
Is Jennie able to speak to us through our friend over there using the headphones?
If anyone else is here, we apologize if we are only focusing on Jennie. Based off of what happened when we entered this room, it seemed like that might be who is here. But if anyone else is, could you please put energy into...
This is my home.
This is my home. Oh yeah, she's the one who feels the most guilt. Georgia, it is Georgia, right?
Georgia, yeah, Georgia.
Georgia, this is you. Could you please tap or put energy into this dresser over here, or the box where your mother would knead dough?
Your luck changes. I'm doing deals.
What changes from doing deals? I'm sure you wish things went differently. Did you try and make a deal to bring your sister back? After she passed. Oh, whoa. After she passed, did you try and make
A deal with it. Sorry.
Yeah. Did you do something to help bring her back? To try and get her spirit here? I wouldn't blame you at all if you did. I don't think anyone should. What happened was a horrible thing. And although you shouldn't feel guilty, I can understand that you would.
I'm trying to give up, but then keeps going back down.
Are you upset or sad about what had happened? Any regrets?
I'm not really a doctor.
So they said all the women
Right.
ended up becoming field nurses because someone needed to do something.
Yeah, it's okay if you're not a doctor. You were on bed rest, you just gave birth. It's not your fault you couldn't save her.
I want to just do both at the same time.
Yeah.
We already did double Estes, but what happens if, like, cause he's not shouting things out really frequently, so we can
double
literally
it.
just ask our questions at the same time.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't know if these headphones are dying or what, but this keeps getting fainter and fainter.
Yeah, the only volume control is on the SP7, and the headphones don't have power. They're just.
Let me grab my noise canceling ones in my car.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
sure.
All right, we'll do this then.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
I got one. All right, 3, 2. What was the deal you tried to make to bring your sister back?
Oh my god, and he's not there either. That's crazy.
What?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
Wow. What?
Are you kidding me?
Huh?
It's obviously fully aware of what we're saying.
Yeah.
100% fully aware.
A big fat yes.
Okay, so we're just gonna use the REM pod then.
What the heck?
Men are screaming. The cannonballs are exploding. It's as if heaven and earth were crashing together. Mary looks over, sees her daughter on the floor. She thinks she's fainted again. She rushes over to revive her. That's when she begins to see the blood going across the floor, and she knows.
I guess we don't know. Like, she didn't mention anything about what happened after. Like, she talked about Gettys, but like, what happened in the house after? Did you ever perform or have people do seances here to try and help you communicate?
And then Elton said, okay, well, while he's going to the car, let's do the Panasonic.
Yeah.
Play it.
What was the deal you tried to make to bring your sister back?
To Georgia.
Oh my god, he's not there.
Where did that
Wait,
come
we didn't
from?
even hear it yet. So
Wait,
as
what?
soon as he asked that, because what we got was that Georgia maybe made a deal
Yeah.
to try and bring her sister back by staying here.
Yeah.
Guilty.
So that was the question he asked in the Panasonic, and as soon as he asked it, that REM pod started going off again. The one you were just
the
sitting
one that
by.
had never gone off until should we stay here or go there?
Uh-huh.
Went off.
The
Uh-huh.
box
And then I was
on the
like, let
bread
me ask,
thing.
because the only thing you really said
Yeah.
through the S's is like, let's make a deal.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe she like made a deal to bring her sister back.
Yeah.
So that's the same time as the REM pod.
To bring your sister back.
It sounds like
No.
No, that's when the REM pod's going off.
Oh.
So whatever.
I actually wasn't expecting that when I just said play.
Yeah,
I thought
we thought we were
were
just gonna hear.
brrrr.
Yeah.
So whatever caused that is also this.
So what do you make of that?
Somebody walking over to set off the REM pod.
Yeah.
The deal you tried to make to bring your sister back. Oh my God.
And that's
Yeah,
this floor. Like it's.
and then we hear you talk.
Yeah,
At first I
'cause
was like, is it possible? No, it's literally the REM pod. We're hearing that,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
like you
interesting because
said.
earlier we were hearing the taps on the wall, but when we hear it here, we hear them louder than us.
Well, yeah, it sounds like you said someone's like rushing to
Yeah.
hit the REM pod, or maybe even
That's
trips
crazy.
a little bit,
Yeah.
shuffling feet.
That's fun.
That's very cool.
Should we go on too?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Let me try a different spot. Like I can sit on the step to like stay away from
Sure.
the REM pod. and see
Sure,
if it makes
sure,
sense.
why not? Yeah, let's see. Maybe that's why it got quiet. Yeah, I almost, if it is Georgia, I almost wonder if it's like disrespectful
To be there.
to be sitting in the
Right
spot
where-
your sister died.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it's
Sorry,
it's
Georgia.
almost like a, you know what I mean? Like really, that's where you're gonna go.
Yeah.
It'd be like standing on someone's grave to talk to them. All right. Is he on, Nick, or no?
Yep. Death.
Did anyone perform seances in this home? Or just try any form of a way to communicate with the deceased and your loved ones?
Were there any regrets?
Georgia, were you able to communicate with your sister?
Don't follow.
Is there anything we can do
War.
to help you communicate?
Were there any regrets? George, are we able to communicate with your sister? Is there anything we can do to help you communicate?
Maybe at the end. I'm gonna set this on
Maybe
the
a
bed.
little.
Something just touched my back.
Something just touched his back from the stairs.
It's very interesting. We're not getting audible responses, but we're getting energy and physical.
Yeah.
Like nothing clearly auditory there, nothing clearly auditory there. But we know it can answer us, and we're hearing them.
Yeah.
And now he's
Maybe
getting.
he's just more comfortable with that.
Sure, I'll just run this. Let's see. Do you only want to communicate with physical, not verbal? Is there a place in the house that's easier for you to talk to us through or with?
Was that you, Nick?
No. I was right by the door.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for understanding me. Is maybe what I was saying.
Dude, is the door gonna move? Like when I sat down, I was like, I
If
think
this
this door is
door
gonna move.
If door opens on its own.
It said
Freedom.
Freedom. Is it the door? See the light again. There's this like big orange light that I just keep seeing.
I
right
saw
there.
that this time. If you prefer to communicate with us or show yourself by moving things physically or touching, you have my permission to touch me. And we would love to see you open this door if you're able to.
Just want to make sure, is the door what's easiest for you to touch and communicate with? If you want us to stay in this area, the main floor, can you please tap twice? But if you want us to move elsewhere, or say no at any point, can you please just give one noise?
But you can? Female voice?
Do you still think about your sister every day? George, is your sister here? Is Jennie here? Or is this Georgia posing as Jennie so that way people continue to remember her? People continue to come here because of what Jennie is able to do in this house. And that helps you make sure that your sister never dies. No one needs to know. And if that's true,
1852?
if that's true, we respect it. An incredible thing for you to do.
Just a female yelling something. I couldn't make it out.
Could that be your way of paying your sister back? Honoring her? And removing your guilt?
What if that's the deal? Tried to bring your sister back, you couldn't. So you asked to make a deal for you to stay here. And be able to, like, tell people Jennie's still here.
But what about Jennie? She's just set free?
I mean, yeah, she passed away, but just because you die somewhere doesn't mean, like, she was a good person. Why would she be trapped here?
Right.
But the sister is the one who feels the guilt. The sister is the one who feels as though she caused Jennie to be the only civilian to die in one of the most gruesome battles in American history.
Yeah.
And she tries to do these seances to bring her back. We get a response. And then now it's like, did you make a deal so you stay here so you can, right? Jennie, are you here? But it's Georgia going,
Keep her name alive.
keep her alive. And then again, it's like, were you the one who did it? And we get another response
Yeah.
over there. Now, we don't know anything about how she passed away or when she, like, we don't. But I mean, Chris was the one who's saying, like, Georgia's still known to be here because she feels guilty.
Yeah.
But it's like, we have no idea.
Like this. It was a really deep voice.
We're still recording.
Oh.
Nice.
I thought it was gonna die.
Oh.
Should we listen back and then
Yeah.
we'll split the
Maybe
house
we'll
in
see
half?
Do you
And
want to tap him out first?
let's just see.
Do you still think about your sister every day? George, is your sister here? I was like, fuck.
Okay, that's.
Jennie here?
Yeah, so this is hearing things differently than what we're hearing.
Yeah.
Like, we hear tap tap, this thing hears tap tap tap. We
Yeah.
hear REM pod, it hears footsteps. It's like, this is actually hearing the same things as us, but different.
It's a different plane, a different universe. It's
Yeah.
hearing the different.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but
Yeah,
it is
I know
hearing,
it's
it is
right.
recording at the same time, but it's completely different sound.
That's the least I've ever gotten in Estes in my entire life.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, is it actually?
I not
Cool, okay.
trying to toot my own horn. I get a ton during Estes.
Yeah.
I've very weird.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what we were saying. I was like, this is abnormally
Yeah, it was
low. It's like each time we get to like the next step of the, I don't know, theory.
Yeah.
It goes off again. Like the first one was like, oh, she's here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is pretty crazy. Should we do it here? Should we do it there? And then, and then the next one was like, did you perform some kind of a seance to keep your sister?
Yeah.
Did you make a deal? Goes off.
And that was the whatever I said earlier, that was the clearest thing that came through the entire
Interesting.
time. And it like everything stopped and the static stopped and that came through.
Interesting.
Like it was unbelievably clear.
Yeah, and then the next step was like just going, okay, is it possible that Georgia made a deal
Sure.
for her to stay here and essentially impersonate her sister? Because if George is the one that's here making noises but making people believe it's Jennie, then she keeps Jennie's memory alive. And I was like, is that the deal? Like, did you make the deal to stay in this house?
And Georgia lived on for a long while.
Right.
Georgia
Oh, yes, that's
Georgia
right.
was alive when this became a museum for her sister.
Oh, really?
Right.
Wait, what?
She donated some of the objects.
Yeah, she donated this, remember?
Right, yeah. Do you know how
So she really
passed?
did try to
I
leave her
don't.
memory alive.
I know she was upset about all of this, but again, I don't know if that's a facade. I have no idea.
She was upset about...
About that they were turning this into a Jennie Wade museum, like a
Even though she donated to it?
yeah. It was very weird. That's
Interesting.
That's what I've had two of the tour guides from Ghostly Images tell me, is that she was not fond of this whole idea.
She donated to it. That's a weird, interesting... I don't know. It's a bit of an odd convolution.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have no idea. It's very weird.
Okay. All right. Well, we
I
can.
mean, yeah, what better way to keep donating to the museum than in the afterlife? Just work here, essentially.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
activity going, keep people wanting to come back.
Okay. Shall we split up, top down then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
See if anything changes. Don't forget, there's a lift there on the stairs, or the. Hey, your bear just went off.
What?
The bear just went off. Dude, your bear just went off.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have a body camera in my hand anyway. Oh, cool. Yeah, look, it's not.
No.
It was like,
Ah! The eyes.
it's a REM pod, right?
Yeah. You gotta really be on it.
No, but I mean,
He's like trying to shake his leg.
yeah, it's like mine. Like,
Yeah.
What the heck?
Well, hello there.
Off to the dark
Have
basement.
fun.
Fun, Nick. Nicholas is
Nikolai.
Nice.
Oh, yes. Pitch black down there. You got the light.
We have the laser grid. We have our trustworthy wooden box. Very hard to set off.
We have the chaos box.
We have the chaos box.
We'll get her going, get her warmed up, you know?
Yeah?
Shall we set this up?
Let's do it. Go team.
Team down and under. 1, 2, 3.
Down
Team
and under. Oh, sorry.
Maybe today's the day.
your bear? Doesn't make any sense. Huh. Doesn't make any sense at all. REM pods aren't motion.
Right.
They're not motion or force, they're only energy. Yeah. Obviously someone wants us in this room.
Yeah.
This is a hot room. We have a little boy that likes to show up right in that corner, just long enough to scare folks, and then disappears. We don't know who he is.
Oh.
Could have been a former resident. Some of the orphans. I guess you folks were at the orphanage when they could still get out of the orphanage, they would come here for an hour of comfort and a warm meal. We're told some of them linger here to this day.
Wow. Just right across the street.
Correct.
I put it down and kept... That, I'm not being dramatic, that literally never goes off. I've had it go off once.
Dude, what? No, I trust you. I know that sound extremely well. So I know what that sound is.
Can you make the bear go off? And now nothing. That has literally gone off one time on the battlefield in the 4 years that I've owned it. Give me a step away.
Wow.
Yes. Okay.
Now, in the cellar, our other dominant spirit is here. Somebody I didn't talk about, there has to be a father and a husband, right? His name is James. James was probably the best tailor in the entire state, but he was equally good at petty theft, assault, drunkenness.
Wow.
He's going to spend as much time in the Adams County Jail as he will in his own tailor shop when Mary Wade says, "I'm done." She's going to have him committed to the almshouse here in Gettysburg. The upper portion is for the underprivileged, but the lower is for the mentally incapacitated. He will be so insane, he won't even realize that the battle was happening. They will go and tell him of his daughter's death every time till the day he dies. He's here all the time because he didn't realize she had died until he himself passed to the other side. He is always here hoping that they'll reunite in the afterlife.
If Jennie's here, or her sister, or father, or anyone else, could you try and let us know who you are through this box right here that you've already said a few words through?
Seems like Laser Grid is picking up stuff. I kind of see someone by the entrance. If you'd like to come closer, please do. We are not here to harm you in any way.
Is James here? Laser grid's going crazy. We're at 256.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wow. I feel... Oh, flashlight.
Hello, flashlight?
Hello.
Is that James?
Georgia, if this is you, can you turn off the flashlight for us?
Oh, oh my god.
Okay. Wow. Hi, Georgia.
This is where people get touched. Billy, we know he's age 6, very mischievous. What we don't know is why he is here. People think that spirits linger only for bad reasons. It has to be a tragedy. It's not true. This could be the happiest place that little boy ever knew. And he's decided to stay here.
Can you come up and speak through the device that we have sitting on the counter or desk?
That was Nick.
Yeah.
That was Nick.
I totally heard Nick.
I heard Nick Paranormal. I'm gonna bring the SLS to here so you can see it if it gets anything. I'll just put it right here. Okay, I'm leaving and now it's going, alright, I don't think I should be in the room anymore. I feel like I shouldn't be in the room anymore. I'm just gonna sit this one out. I feel like I'm in the way. I'm in the way. Oh, that's interesting. It's like catching the mirror.
Oh.
Oh, it's seeing you in the mirror. I was like, what am I seeing? That's your face in the mirror right there. I was like, holy sh**.
That's crazy.
They can pick that up.
Yes,
That's
you see the
insane.
dark orange? That's your reflection bouncing out through the mirror. Or it's his, but it's someone's.
Do you like that we're here speaking with you tonight?
I think we can see you right in front of the window at the bottom. There's something blocking out the bottom part of the window. Is that you? You don't have to hide. Can you make the lantern light up again? If that's you by the top of the stairs? Probably want me out of the room again, huh?
Heard that you might have been upset. I get. You're very upset, I can understand. Your sister's death. What this place has turned into. Or you're not very fond of what happened with this property turning into a museum. Is that true? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Although I do feel like if it wasn't for this museum, I would have never learned about your history, your sister's history, your mom, best friends.
I wonder if maybe part of her anger comes from the things we heard about the father.
What do you mean?
So didn't they say the father is still here a lot? And he was a horrible person?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really say what, but I wonder if maybe he did bad things and now he's here and it's like he kind of has a place to live. Maybe that's part of the anger, is that it's not Jennie's place only. He's part of the narrative. And maybe she doesn't like that. Because why else would you be upset about having a place memorializing your sister? It's all positive about your sister. It keeps her name alive, but it also keeps his name alive. Which sounds like maybe she didn't like him. Maybe she had good reason to not like him.
Is that true? I think you're spot on, Ginger. I think you're double spot on, Ginger. Wow.
I'm telling you, this is mapping something out. Right there, yes, there's like a head-shaped figure just blocking out the window in the bottom right.
So you're over in this corner right here, right? So like that's it, yes. Can you come over and touch the bear?
No.
Okay, you don't have to. All right. Is Billy in the house with us tonight?
He's not. Dude, is that not what that just said?
Yeah.
He's not.
He's not. Okay. Do you know where he is?
I
if you don't know, that's all right. I'd love to know who we're talking to, though.
Can I please come in the room? Just for a minute. I know you don't like me, for whatever reason. I also don't like me, so I guess I get it. I understand. I'm just gonna, yep. Okay, yep, I'm just, okay, yep. Alright, you really don't like me. Got it, on my way out. Here, I'm in the other part of the house. Is that better? What? Did it stop?
Just that noise.
Yeah, that was a weird noise. Do you not like when Elton's in here? If you don't like when he's in here, okay, you just answered. Can you set that lantern off if you don't like when Elton's around?
Hang out over here. Oh, right by your feet.
All the way in here.
Yeah,
oh, really?
All the way in, yeah.
Okay, so it didn't go to this half.
It went to the lantern.
It stopped at your feet. It did not light up here, but it did light up your
Yeah, it went all the way to the lantern over
So
here.
only that half. Just that room.
Yeah. Nothing?
It's just only in the room and it doesn't want me in there.
Yeah, let me sit on the floor. Maybe that'll be better for you. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
Maybe, maybe not. Even I heard that from over here. Something's going beep.
What's that?
Bed over here.
Millimeter. Huge touch spike on the millimeter.
No lie. I don't make this stuff up. I looked over at the millimeter, looked back the lantern, and there was a face above this desk.
And the whole rope, by the way.
I know, it just came right past me.
Only that half of the again.
Yep.
Only that half of the room.
Dude, that was crazy.
That's the first time the millimeter's ever gotten anything either.
It was just like suspended in the air.
This is a vocoder. It's almost like a very quick version of a DR60 where whatever we say, it will replay.
Almost like a very quick version of a DR60 where whatever we say,
it will replay it. And if there's anything that it hears that we can't hear with our own ears, it will do the same.
And if there's anything that it hears that we can't hear with our own ears, it will...
James, if you are here, can you let us know that you are here? Just say, I'm here.
James, if you are here, can you let us know that you are here? Say, I'm here.
Okay, we're gonna need to go up there soon if they don't.
First of all, sorry. Pausing this real quick. What the hell is going on? They sound like they're fighting right now.
No, they sound like they're excited. And I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, I agree too. You don't have to be shy.
That was
Again,
Nick.
it hurt you.
This is the third time I heard Nick. I'm not coming in. Every single way, you can't even look at me? You can't even look at me. Is that what this is? Here, ready? I'll leave. Okay.
And the
Whole row. Wait, let's find out. Okay, let's find out if whatever is in that room, whoever's in that room can see me.
Yeah.
3, 2. Oh my God! Are you me?
Did the millimeter go off?
Yes.
That was both.
Are you kidding me? It can see me? It can see me.
Why don't you like Elton?
Dude, it can see me, and it doesn't like my face.
Why don't you like Elton? Can you tell us?
You don't like me, huh? No way! It didn't! Oh my god! Again! What is going on? Am I that ugly? I did say creepy baby earlier. I did say creepy baby.
What would happen if Elton came in here and I left? There's no way.
And ready? In 5, 4.
Dude, what?
How? It's
Actual
how?
hell.
How? Every time I look at you, I literally was like, oh, 5, 4, and then I did it on 3.
That's insane. And the millimeter. That's insane. There's no way. It's okay.
Am I bullying a spirit right now? Is that what's going on?
No way. That is crazy.
Am I I feel like I'm bullying a spirit right now. I'm not trying to.
Well, we don't have much time left here, so if there's any message you'd like to leave before we leave, please let us know ASAP.
Okay, you're still here with us.
I appreciate that. Thank you for not ignoring us. So what would you like to let us know?
Is the message Wait, I feel like it's already
Oh, you want to leave it?
No, it's fine. I feel like the message you want us to walk away with is to keep Jennie's memory alive.
Mm.
I'm curious. I want to ask that with the chaos box on.
Yeah, well, I kind of want to try this one again too.
Switch. Come in here.
Sure.
See what I mean? If you're pushing the envelope, push it all the way.
So it's going off right now. All right, let's play a game. Great. We're gonna do a little Texan duel here. A little that's insensitive for Gettysburg, but let's see who's faster. Okay. On the count of 10, I'm gonna turn the corner. And if you can make that lantern light up again before I can show my finger, you win. Nick again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who won?
You won.
No, it was a second before you went to...
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
On camera, it looked like that was
5,
before.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I won that round. I got that round. I got it. You can't argue with me. You know I beat you. You know I beat you. We all know I beat you. Don't argue. Sit down. Gotcha. Little punk.
The camera that you have in there, does that have audio on it?
Yeah. Oh! I said little punk and the whole thing lights up.
Because when you did that initial countdown, I could have sworn it was doing it with you. Because I heard 10 and then 10, 9, and then it stopped at 7.
Yeah, there's audio on this. There's audio.
Okay.
There's a body camera in there with audio on it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Camera in there with audio on it. Dude, even if I look, it's like I'm not even. Dude, it's not even like.
There's no scientific explanation for that. That makes no sense.
And I go little punk, and then the rope made it all the way through. And before it was stopping here into the room. Are we chill now? Because now I can look at you.
Did you leave?
3, 2, 1.
Nope.
I think, dude, do they just want to play a game?
It must be. That's crazy.
I gotta look. I bet you that's what it is. I have to look. Oh, dude, I think I have to look.
Try going like super slow and just like see.
Just go super slow and see. He's like, well, whatever. Not looking. Not looking. Can I come in the room now? Is that alright?
That might be a yes.
I'm gonna take it as a yes. Let's hang out. Nick again? Dude, that's the 5th or 6th time I've heard Nick. I'm gonna sit down here. We're friends now. We're friends now, yeah? That's what I thought. Thank you. So what's your name? I'm Elton, by the way.
It said Jennie.
It did. I heard Jennie too.
It said Jennie, right?
Yeah. Love you?
Yeah.
Is the message you want us to leave with keeping Jennie's memory alive?
Yes.
Female voice, yeah.
That's so sweet.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other message you want to share to Jennie?
Oh, those were two separate voices at the same time.
Yeah.
Does your name start with an A? I know you can use this, so does your name start with a B? A C? D? E? My name starts with an E. F? G? H? I? J? K? L? M? N? O? You start with a P? Is it Peter? Q? I'd be crazy if your name was Quentin. R? Robert? Oh! R? Was it R?
Yeah,
Q for Quentin. R? Okay. R. Okay. Okay. Robert? Is that your name? Let's try it again.
Yeah.
You got your first letter. Is your second letter an A? B, I mean, whatever. I'll just do the whole thing. I'm not going to skip the sensible letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Is it an H? I. Is it a J? K, L. Is it an M? N. Is it an O? No. A P? Is it a Q? Is it another R? S? Is it a T? Is it a U? Is your name Rupert? Well, it can't be V. A W? It's not an X. It's not a... Oh. It was an X. A little bit of an X.
Yeah. RX.
RX, man, that really means like medicine.
You're right.
Come on, your second letter's not an X. Is that your second initial? Okay, it's RX. What's the third letter? A, B, the name, C, D, E, F, G. Is it an H, an I? An I?
No.
Why'd I light up an I? RXI? J or K? It went off for I again.
Hello? There's just a bunch of people in here. Even over here on the bed, too. Yeah. This is weird, man.
It's an L. I literally am whispering right now, going like, X can't be your second letter. You made a mistake, right? And I was like, is it an L? Is your name Riley? And he goes L, and I go, is it Riley? He goes, and I was like, it's okay if you spelled your name wrong on the X. So is your name Riley?
Wow. That's crazy,
Dude,
man.
I literally was just over here whispering.
Yeah.
I don't know if the body camera's gonna hear it or not.
Sure.
But I was just like, hey bud, they're gone. Like you can tell me if it's not an X. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
And then is it Riley?
I think you might have misspelled your name. It's an X. Yeah, it's an A. C. Is it an L? Just say it's an L. It's an L. It's an L.
Like did you used to come here every once in a while to get like a nice meal? And you enjoyed hanging out here? It's way better here than it is across the street, right?
Did you just make a noise?
No. What'd you hear?
It almost sounded like there was a growl behind you. So please, when you go back and listen. Did you just make a noise?
No. What'd you hear?
Because that was so clear.
Yeah, I made no noise.
Riley, are you friends with Billy? Did he like leave? No.
Nope. Definitely didn't leave. Riley, can you stop touching that?
We need to leave soon. Can you say goodbye?
That's cool. That's really cool.
We did have a lot of fun learning about you and being here. So thank you for having us. Thank you for having us at your home. And thank you for opening up to us.
We'll do our best to keep Jennie's name alive in your honor, in her honor, and your family's honor.
I'm very curious to see what they got.
Yeah, me too.
They were out there running around and playing hide and go seek.
Can Nick challenge you? Can Nick do the 10-second duel? Try it. Try a 10-second duel. Yeah, I mean, dude, here we go. Dude, if I'm this kid, I don't want to talk about that.
Right, yeah.
Let's just play some games, man.
Can you stop that and we'll play a game? Am I not allowed to play the game?
You looking at him, you're cheating. Oh! You gotta have your back turned to him. You're cheating right now.
Wow.
Dude, he knows you're cheating. He's like, I'm gonna look at you until you stop looking at me.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh.
Yeah, you
I know, I cheated though.
That's why.
But I know. All right, I'm not gonna cheat this time. All right, you ready?
Whoop his ass.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're too slow.
Riley, I thought you were gonna kick his. I had my money on you, bud.
It's almost like it doesn't want to get you, it just wanted to get Elton.
Yeah, right.
Because it likes you.
Let's see, let me try and beat him. Hold on. Dude! Oh. Come on, Riley, come on, Riley, I got you. Hold on, Riley, I got you. Hold on. Hey, I got you. Alright, we're gonna go again. Alright, ready? Here we go. No, wait, hold on. Calm down. Let's play fair. Play fair. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, Riley. Play fair. Riley. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did he beat me or did he cheat?
He cheated.
Tired of losing, huh? Yeah. Tired of losing, I get it. I've been a loser my whole life.
By far, the craziest activity I've ever had in this house.
It's so fun. Dude, I haven't had
By
a night
far.
like that in so long, or it's not even over.
Yeah.
I just haven't had something like this happen in so long where it's just like...
One piece of equipment that never goes off.
Yeah.
And to have that back and forth interaction is wild.
Yeah, even that, I haven't had the bell meter go off once.
And they simultaneously.
Yeah. I haven't had something like that in a very, very long time. Since maybe Farrar in the classroom. That was like the last time something like that happened.
We remember last time you were in Gettysburg, you did something like that.
Oh yeah, the rope. Oh shit.
With the cat ball. It was, but you would.
You're right. Oh my god, it was at the old schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the rope, and the rope too.
And the rope. Yeah. And we did the same. Dude, didn't we do the exact same thing? It was like a Texas shootout.
Yeah, but with a cat ball. It was on the stairs.
So much fun investigating with like new energy.
So do you think you made a friend tonight? Are you guys like chill now? You and Riley? Or?
Me and Nick?
No, you.
He's all right. He's all right. Yeah, I think Riley's my buddy.
I think you guys grew on each other.
Yeah, I whooped. I think game recognized game.
Nick, do you hear your name a lot here? Specifically, because we were just talking about it. It was like, of course they're gonna know your name. So how many times have you been here?
Oh, at least 50.
Yeah. So of course they would know your name.
Yeah, I mean, I heard your name at least 7 times. Yeah. Like that I was aware of and counting.
It's so loud hearing you come down the stairs.
Huh?
It's so loud hearing you come down the stairs.
Why are we going yay? Okay. Honestly, that would have got me if the door didn't move beforehand. That would have gotten me, but she moved the door, and then I was already like, oh, okay, they're gonna try and scare me.
My timing. We got some theories, but
all right.
It was a little quiet down there.
It was quiet until we hear
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, that's all we heard. So we're just like, how do we go from here, huh?
Why don't you guys investigate outside?
Look at the laser
The
grid.
whole parking lot's a battlefield. You guys could have done something. Excuses. Reigning champion of Texas shootout with Gettysburg.
What happened up there?
Everything. Dude, I'm not even kidding. The first like 20 minutes was like the kid in this room hates me. I would look at him and he'd be like, get out, get out, get out. The REM pod was responding to my face.
Really?
I wouldn't even move my feet. I would just do this. And then brrr, and I'd be like, all right, I'll get out. And then I would leave and it would go back to normal. And then I would like come back like, and it would just go off again. And then eventually we played some games and I whooped his game friends. And I got his name. Our final stop in Gettysburg is to visit a haunted museum filled with intriguing items of varying history and paranormal activity. As punishment for Nick, chosen by our viewers, he will have to go in alone. So we're gonna go in. You can hang out for a couple minutes, Nick. Hang out, chill, relax, prepare yourself. And we're gonna go set up all the tools in there for you.
I can come and help.
Nope.
Let me come help set up tools.
Go.
Stay in here, Nick.
How many items are in there? Is it like
60 to 70. I said, ask the ghosts if they know what 6, 7 means.
All right, we're at the Gettysburg Museum of Haunted Objects. Some of these items are actually on loan to us at the Warren Museum for the new overnight series that we're filming for the channel. So we're gonna bring you inside. And we have already set up a few devices for Nick. So music box over there that's obviously already going off. REM pod, music box, spirit box, and then a couple other REM pods in here as well. So we will let Nick bring you all in here so to just see what happens with his investigation. Obviously, he could read all the nameplates to see, but I'm just curious to just like bring him in blind and see what happens while he's in here. So we didn't actually set a time limit. We did kind of say 60, 70 minutes. So, you know, at your discretion, have fun, enjoy, investigate. You know, let us know how it goes. All right, have fun.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
See you a little bit, bud.
Oh no. Oh no. Carol. All right. Carol. My name is Nick. I'll be in here for the next 60 to 70 minutes. Hours. No, minutes. Not 60 to 70 hours. Is your name Carol? And if so, I'm gonna put this device out, and if it spikes, then I'm gonna assume that's where you're at in here. Oh boy, that was red. What is this? What is that? Is this you, Carol? Alright, is there anyone else in here other than Carol that would like to speak to me? Yo! That was the REM pod. What is this? Carol, is this you? Oh my God, so low. How long have you been in here? I'll turn this off. Oh my God. We're completely silent in here. Can you make a noise to which item you're in this museum? All right. Business.
You shook me up a little. Was that you?
Are you in this chair over here? I've been in a museum before, the Warren Museum, where there's at least 800 items in there. I'm trying to see if I can read the text. It's so dark and so quiet in here.
Are you playing tag with me?
Yo, something is tapped on this chair right here. I'm trying to read this. Harriet?
Do you hear footsteps?
Harriet, is that your name? Are you sitting in this chair? Oh, demon chair.
Let's play a game.
Alright,
Vote once for yes.
what game do you want to play? Demon chair. Oh my God, it just spiked red on here.
Whoa, I feel your energy close by.
Sample. Yo. Again? Yo. 2 different red pods? I wish I could read anything in here, but it's so dark and so quiet, I literally... Okay. I can hear that. Double. Here and here. It literally feels like they're just going back and forth.
Don't worry, you're not scared of me. I just want to touch my nose. That's Eagle.
Video. Yep, I am recording a video right now. Can you show yourself on my screen in any way?
I think I felt some footsteps just now.
I just literally feel like I'm going around and around. The bear, and then the REM pod. This REM pod went off. Whoever is the strongest spirit in here, make a device go off to where you're at.
Let's play a game. Not once for yes. Something touched the ground.
Yo.
I just felt the floor shake. Whoa, toasting all of a sudden.
Disaster.
Are you playing tag with me? Don't worry, you're not scaring me.
Alright, are you the strongest over here?
I think I just felt something shake.
Or is the bear stronger than you? Alright, I'm gonna try walking over here and see if that goes off again. And then that'll
Are you
confirm
playing
if it's
tag with me?
just battling back and forth between these two. Demon chair.
I just felt the floor shake.
Alright. Can you tell me how many spirits are in here total? Maybe I'll take this REM pod. Move it. Okay.
Not once for yes.
I was gonna say. Dude.
I think I felt some footsteps just now.
Yo. I was gonna say. I was gonna move this REM pod to where the bear is and see. Mercury. Oh my god.
Did you move something nearby?
I'm gonna move this nearby.
Something touched the ground. Ooh, that was a gentle nudge. Hi there.
Alright.
I think I felt some
Instantly.
footsteps just now.
What if I move the bear to where the REM pod was? I'm gonna
Did you
switch
just
them
touch my tummy?
and see if that makes a difference. So if this
I
stops
think
going
I
off
felt
over
some
here.
Footsteps just now. Don't worry, you're not scaring me.
Completely red. Taste. I'm gonna put the REM pod in this demon chair. Alright, if you're still in this demon chair over here, can you make this REM pod go off? Yo, the bear completely stopped over here. Zoo again. Count. Alright, I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Have you ever seen a movie? What's your favorite one?
Nothing at all over here. But the REM pod isn't going off over here either. Nothing now. Absolutely nothing. Sit. Alright. I'll sit down right here by the demon chair. Oh. If not, I might have to stand back up. If you make the REM pod go off, I'll bring the bear back over here. Do you want the bear? Change. Oh. You want me to change him back? You wanted the bear in the chair. All right, I'll switch it back. That's pretty absurd. That this was completely silent too. I think it went off like once here.
Don't worry, you're not scaring me.
All right, bringing him back.
Don't worry, you're not scaring me.
Back to the demon chair.
I think I felt some footsteps just now.
All right. Are you happy the bear's back in the chair? It reminds me of like the War Museum, how the Shadow Doll and Annabelle are always just like going back and forth. That's what this is reminding me of right now.
You having fun in here?
It's pretty fun.
Alright.
It's like
Pretty jealous, pretty warm in here.
we got a demon, a bear and demon chair over here.
Oh, is that the Devil's Rocking Chair?
And then we
That
got.
was in the museum.
Wait, one.
The Devil's Rocking Chair?
Yeah.
We borrowed it and it came.
This was the one from the museum?
Yeah.
No way.
That's the one where Edward and Casper sat in. Yeah, that's the Devil's.
That is the one.
That's the Devil's Rocking Chair.
No
Yeah,
way.
for a couple nights.
That was where the new setup was, right?
Yeah.
Where you got your items?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we had that and a couple other items. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, have fun.
You don't want to stay in here?
We just got pizza. It just got here right now.
Oh.
So we're gonna eat a couple slices and then you can enjoy the warmth. It's really cold outside.
Okay. Oh my god, that is so interesting. Because I was literally just saying that it literally feels like the War Museum. Oh my god. It just cracked in that chair. Alright, here we go. Did you come from the War Museum and now you're in this chair? And if so, which item were you in the Warren Museum?
Did you come from the War Museum and now you're in this chair? And if so, which item were you in the War Museum?
Maybe I'll try it over here. Alright, I'll try another one over here. Oh, something just cracked on that. That's weird. Something cracked on the chair when I went over there, and then something tapped on this glass when I came over here. Are you stronger than the demon chair over there? How long have you been inside this museum?
Are you stronger than the demon chair over there? How long have you been inside this museum?
Compete. Oh my god, compete. That's what I've been saying this entire night. They're competing just like at the War Museum. And if this is literally from the War Museum, it's been in there. Are you guys competing to see who's stronger? Are you jealous that the demon chair has been at the War Museum and you're just stuck in here? Oh my god, I got 7. I got 7 on here. Dude, Evan, 7 on here. I'm not even kidding. Right as you came in here.
I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
It was meant to be. Dude, there's like a duel going on in here.
A duel?
Yeah, like this demon chair versus where the REM pod is over there. It's just been going back and forth, back and forth.
Fun fact, the embalming table was also in the War
It
Museum.
was, yeah, below it.
Was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had this embalming
Yeah,
table.
the one under here. Because I kept just looking up here. So the 2 items that were at the War Museum we're going back and forth.
Assuming it's not 1 and 2.
Right.
But yeah, this one was actually in the Warren Museum, yeah.
While you're in here, though,
Yes.
could we try Panasonic with you in here and see if that changes anything?
Sure.
So
This has been a fun tool because even at West Virginia Penn at night, we thought it was malfunctioning, but it wasn't. It like actually was being controlled.
What is the most powerful item in here?
I was shown a photograph of a demonic person, entity, woman standing right above this wall. What did you come from?
Who has Nick been talking to?
Are you going to kill Nick? Ending. It's worth asking. I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe what's the worst happened? They go, yes.
Yeah.
What is the most powerful item in here? I was shown a photograph of a demonic person, entity, woman standing right above this wall. What did you come from? Who has Nick been talking to? Entity, woman standing right above this wall. What did you come from? Who has Nick been talking to? Are you going to kill Nick? Ending.
Yeah,
So
kind
you're
of
saying
just
when
died.
we entered, it's now been quiet.
Yeah,
So it likes you alone.
I guess so.
You want to try it? We'll leave and see if it does it again.
Sure, I'll
I'm
do
just
one
curious.
more and then
Sure. We'll leave
and
just
then
see
I'll get
for it.
pizza. Can you finish this sentence for me? 6. Ending. All right. If this one gives me a 7, that means that this one's more powerful than the demon chair. Or this.
Can you finish this sentence for me? 6.
Yo, hold on. Does it say 6 or 7? Hold on. You guys gotta listen to this one.
So what I'm very intrigued is because I use this so much at Crescent, and I hardly got anything. It was just a lot of mumbles.
I don't think we've really gotten. Oh, we got I got one at West Virginia Penn. I haven't gotten a good Panasonic this whole trip.
You just let me know what you hear. Let me know what you hear.
Can I take a guess?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's play it.
If it says 6, 7.
Play it.
There's no way.
Play it. I'm not kidding. Evidence is evidence.
Can you finish this sentence for me? 6.
Do that again? Say that one more time.
Can you finish this sentence for me? 6.
Oh my god. What the?
That is the biggest EVP office I've heard this entire time.
The whole time I was in there, nothing like that. Brain rot ghost hunting.
You know.
Something. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. You know that actually might work in the future. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to throw more 6, 7s out there nowadays.
No, don't
Really
encourage
afraid for the
him.
next generation of ghosts. I'm really afraid for the spirit realm in about 40 years from now, when all these 6-7ers die in car accidents, just as they brain rot their way through red light, green light, thinking it's a game instead of driving instructions, and yeah. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be just apparitions, just doing the renegade, just all the time, dude.
Can you finish this sentence for me? 6.
That's insane.
6 or 7, right?
I do hear 6.
Yeah.
Play
That
it. Play
is
one more time.
insane.
Play one more time.
I'm so mad.
It does unfortunately sound like.
It does. It really does.
I don't know if
I
that's
feel
like auditory pareidolia or not, but
I've done like research. I've asked some really thoughtful questions on this trip. I've really like tried my hardest to get evidence, and nothing comes out of this thing. And then you ask a stupid question like that.
It's still evidence. That's evidence.
I'm not submitting that. I'm not calling up the Catholic Church and being like, we have it, guys.
It's evidence.
Listen up, boys. We finally got proof. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I don't even know if this is a 1-parter or 2-parter. I don't know what it is, but thanks. You made it to the end, which is insane. And I hope you had fun. We've done basically 5 locations in 2 nights. Wow. 4 locations tonight alone. Thank you.
Shout out to Nick
for guiding us. Oh, it's a damn.
Oh, yeah. The truck.
Let's just go to the side. We'll finish it right here. It's the end of the video. We'll finish it right here. So.
Bye, Nick.
I wish we had a third camera guy to go behind Nick, so the angle just kept getting further and further and further away. Nick, thank you as well for joining us and helping arrange the first 2. And also you arranged the orphanage, you arranged Jennie Wade, so
Happy to do it.
thanks,
Handled
man.
it.
We'll link your YouTube channel if you want that linked or whatever you want.
Just Facebook or whatever, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Check out the Facebook.
The Facebook.
And hey, man, maybe by the time this video comes out, we'll be doing something cool together.
Ooh, that feels like a hint.
I know you hear me, universe. Not God. Universe, I know you hear me, universe. That'd be crazy by the time this video comes out. You know, we're doing something cool. It'll be a good time. It's fun because he said he'd been there like 50 times and he was like, I've never had activity like this before.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's
so
awesome. So it's fun. You just hear the red button. There's no red button in there at all.
I would drop my keys off. I won't need them anymore.
All right, sick. Let's get back to our Airbnb. Let's pack up our stuff. Let's do a 2.5-hour drive. Let's go to a new Airbnb. Let's get ready for the next investigation. Let's do it all over again. Woo, woo, woo. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that's it.
Oh.